Welcome back. This is Northstar. Um, Now, this is a continuation of my Popup Dungeon Let's Play series, which, like some odd comedy movies or books, the end was the beginning. I started with the end of a previous campaign showing off a battle against the Sage, which turned out not to be much of a show-off because it was too easy due to overtraining and my setting the difficulty slider too low. So, for the maybe three users who are three YouTube users who are watching this, welcome back. Hopefully my audience will grow in the future for this, but you know, YouTube algorithm, I swear it tries to prevent more people from finding a niche. There's probably some economic calculus with that. Fewer creators means you don't have to pay them as well, means more profits for YouTube or some bull like that. Capitalism will ruin everything. An algorithm sucks, but I'm back. We're going to proceed here. I hope if you have not tried this game, you will try this game. It's a lot of fun. Just stay away from the community Discord. It's not really moderated anymore, and for whatever reason, it is full of, honestly, I mean, I hate to call people this, but perverts. People who have taken the mod ability of this game and ability to create content and filled it with sexually inappropriate stuff. That's probably part of why the Steam Workshop is hidden as well. Really, there's no good censorship mechanism for that, and they probably should have created a way to make it easier to keep the PG stuff and the M-rated stuff separate. That being said, it's a great game if you stay away from that stuff or use just the campaigns it was packaged with. Play it with friends. Play it with a small trusted community. Create your own trusted community. Just don't judge the whole game by those weirdos on some of the biggest community systems. There's an iron law that anything you let people, they'll turn to porn, and unfortunately there's some users who've done it with this game.
Is that what I think it is?
The fortunate experience of carrying those people early on, but I knew enough about human nature to know that that was just a facet of the freedom, and not to judge the whole game by it.
Could you clean this off for me, please?
And so I continue with this game, and I've gotten, I think, reasonably experienced with it. It may not be the best, but I'm okay. I think.
More firepower. Could use a new start to lean upon.
Every run's a little different in this game. Part of that is because you draw different abilities, you lock in certain ones that are useful early on, and then you keep upgrading them, and when you find something that might have been better with more leveling, it's not worth replacing anymore. You know, you draw different companions at this random thing if you use that, although I've never used it before. I assume others have made use of it.
Knowledge is power. That's not bad either.
There's about 50 reasons for it, but the bottom line is every run's a little different. Just like a Stellaris game, actually, if you read the dev diary for that, the new Vision one. For that. And someday I'll probably do a Let's Play of that soon. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because my current single player game is playing more for myself. I have pretty rampantly cheated to the point I'm not sure it would be fun to watch. I just wanted to push the power levels and see what was possible before I played more legit. I've played many a legit game of it before. I often get to a phase where I do that with 4X game, Civ 4, Stellaris. Partly because they sell the games in these darn power fantasies, and then you never reach them. It takes forever. You're already winning the game and you're bored by the time you get there. It's annoying. Part of the problem is they always start you with practically nothing. There's no reasonable way to start a player with practically nothing and have the power level scale to these power fantasies by the end. Really, they should start you off stronger. Forks game shouldn't start you with one city in Civ 4. That's unrealistic. By the time people were forming cities, whole civilizations, they were popping up with at least a handful of cities. Stars should start you off not with more than one planet, but they should probably start you off. Well, there should be an origin or two with that, besides Afraid of the Dark. But they should definitely start you off with. There should probably be an origin where you terraform like a Mars-like too. But farmers should be able to feed more than like 6 to 8 people on average at the beginning of the game. We grossly exceed those levels of farmer productivity in our own world. Miners should produce enough to keep more factory workers employed. Like, part of the problem is the worker economy is ridiculously underpowered in the early game. You should start off way stronger and just scale even more. Yeah, natural resource deposits should be a limiting factor eventually, and they should probably be sparser. But the productivity people is so low, it creates a really slow early game, and it's blatantly unrealistic. It's not the real world. When a farmer in our world, I think, can feed like 36 people on average at least, and that's planet wide. It's not like highly mechanized agriculture in the West, where it's like over 100. If you're kind of the true farmers, not some of the associated sales jobs and stuff, it's still a very high number. You build a game economy where one person can only feed, 2 in Civ 4 if they're a farmer? 6 installers? It ruins the whole game balance. You don't have enough specialists and any of that. Of course, early civilizations start with numbers like that, but that was like 8,000 BC, not 3,000 where the Civ 4 and Civ 5 and 6 are presumed to start around that era. 3 to 4,000 BC. Popup Chiseler chat. According to the load screen, enables you to chat with local chiselers for casual drilling exploratory spelunking. This sounds inappropriate.
These elven eyes have seen. Ha! Let's pray things go easier from now on.
Excuse me. What, did you seduce a chiseler? Is that what it's implied? That seems dumb. Should be easy.
To all this darkness.
My character's highlight power.
Did anyone get any paper cuts?
One to give enemies 5 turn cave-in ability for one battle. Cool. Chiselers are slow, so mobilizing them is not that big an advantage, but
Hope I make a good first impression.
I often go with smugglers, guardons, and a few other supports that are faster.
I am your man.
To show nothing of value in the air. Ah, shit. I think I'll take it.
Only 3? Usually means that they're high powered. Not really. Okay. Maybe I'm under. They hit harder, but they're still pretty easy to kill. This is Super Grandmaster. Maybe I should have chosen Galaxy Brain. Maybe I'm again getting cocky, like I did in my Siren Let's Play.
I will wear the shirt.
I forgot a bunch of things. I started German Civil War and trained enough divisions, didn't set my defenses properly. I'm not even sure if I had enough war support for war economy. If I did, I probably should have triggered that when the war started. I haven't done that.
All right, it's my turn now.
Messed up left and right. And
Let's make this quick. You're not gonna like this.
for that,
Anyone want to buy a gun?
at least I have an excuse for why the Civil War would take a while. I was gonna milk it for extra build slots. If anyone plays Hard Siren 4 here, you'll know what I'm referring to. Focus trees can give build slots, which determine
It's my turn now.
Customers always right.
factory limits.
Time for some explosive action.
I'm just a merchant, honest.
And new Civil War, the Nazis spawn with their own generic focus tree. This is the Civil War to get rid of Hitler. Which gives build slots if you let them complete some of it before you conquer them. Well, if they've got me on my back foot and I'm even losing a little ground, I certainly have no excuse. I mean, I certainly have an excuse for why it took me a while and they completed some of the tree. Didn't even gamify it. But it was my own arrogance that allowed that to happen. Or carelessness, with the mistakes I make with long COVID and not thinking things through well enough. I don't know.
Let's see where this lunch break takes you. You look like you need supervision.
Its main utility is immobilizing enemies.
That is my hat.
She can do heals, but she needs to kind of... They're probably one-turning when they get, so... Should be more powerful when I get jetpack, so she can close the distance. Right now, she's just too slow. Over there, I guess. If this flank collapses, it'll be useful. He might survive ahead of me. It's lucky. That's excessive. I can close that gap easy. Okay.
Luck's got nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Behind you.
Oh no.
Gotcha.
Dead.
Hey, try to keep up.
Hole in one.
Should notice he was before breaking the turn order.
I got your back.
All right, it's my turn now.
No, it was again my not noticing things. I was too busy talking. My life, I've got some toxic people who like to attack me for that, and actually anything I mess up, but it's true, I do talk too much. Alright.
Slinging guns is my business.
It's good to be humble as long as you don't take it to excess. Yes. First, for the mobility. Let's deal with this guy, because... No, he's immobilized by lunch break for a bit. Oh, that does nothing. Nothing.
These
Yeah.
guns are going fast. It's your tax dollars.
I shoot first. Don't mess with the hair.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with the hair. Get used to it.
Try a free sip.
Oh, wow. I tried.
Oh, let's stretch those legs.
These elven eyes have seen much suffering.
She needs to resurrect people when it's possible, but he's the most likely to get KO'd first. Luckily my ranks are deep, so I might lose a few people here.
My power is beyond your comprehension.
Sensors show nothing of value in the area. Down to the atoms. Never thought of buying it for a living. Ooh, dang it!
Yeah, I hit him hard. Oh, these guys don't have much HP. I know we have to deal with the smuggler.
Armor won't protect you from me. No such thing as a free ride.
Did he say there's no such thing as a retry? Because there absolutely is in this game. That's fourth wall breaking on purpose.
Great, now I gotta deal with you animals.
He needs to close in a little.
I don't need no instructions to know how to walk.
Watch
You
the
do because
vest.
you're slow as.
What's the rush?
Look out behind you.
No.
Shoot him and lose.
Oh.
You'd rather get shot in the face?
What, you allergic to work or something?
I shoot first. Anyone want to buy a gun? They're fully loaded.
He's not dead yet. Not dead yet.
We done talking? Gotcha. Oh, gee, what fun.
Treated cave-in as a positive ability? Oh wow.
Press to move.
This will be active for 2
Number
turns.
1 in customer service.
Armor pen will really help.
Time for some explosive action.
This guy's not much range. Prepare for him as he walks closer.
Who needs saving? Feel free to die. I'll resurrect you.
Time to exceed expectations.
Better this time.
Eternal dawn, light the way!
Oop.
The elements do my bidding.
Should have given. It was a bad place to revive him. Should have run back here, and then I didn't want to turn the back on the smuggler, but that was. Oh well.
I tread the path, mean, let's risk a little magic.
Oh well.
Nice ship. I think I'll take it. Let's all.
It's your yen.
Let's see where this lunch break takes us.
He's stunned.
Why, you...
Feel my potential.
Hole in one.
I'm gonna be
Taunt
captain
plus
someday.
immobilize. Powerful combo there.
This is gonna look great on my resume.
Looking to unload some guns. These guns are going fast.
Sure, buddy. I'll, witness you.
Shoot him and loot him. This game is rigged.
I mean, yeah. Sorta.
We done talking?
We hurt them more than they hurt us. I think.
That's a different variant of the blasters. It's got a little bit longer range. Takes more action points. Because of its higher base cost, I think it's harder to haste. It gives no evasion. Does come with a nice boost in light power though. Beam. less reliable, but the range is probably worth it. Promise the haste. Let's see what this does to his other ability.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty good item, but it's not quite as good as the one I made myself. Maybe the laser blast had a little less variance and get less of a desperate thing, and maybe a fourth thing, like a small buff to self speed or something. It's a good item. It's almost on a level with the dual blasters, whatever the game thinks. That acts as a +2. Higher quality, eventually got a rank upgrade, would be better. It's not that hard to find like 3 and +3 and +4 items instead. I'm gonna go that route.
Easier than the shooting range. Oh, I had one of those in a holograph adventure once. Oh, I had one of those in a holograph adventure once.
He has 45 power. Did I just give him general power instead of like mundane power or something? No, I gave him light power for his strength. Where's the general power? Oh, it's coming from one of the charms. Okay, everyone's got 45. He's got 199 power. I'm looking because it thinks it's capped out, but really, you have to look at stuff like actual power ratings to figure out how likely it is to work enemies with resistance, which is everything. He doesn't even have any power base, but he has all that armor pen. Yeah, this is way more likely to work for Ricky, another guy.
So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about.
Defense on the character who keeps getting killed. Probably a good idea. Not offense abilities. Characters dying all the time. Their defenses are probably too low, or their offense is too high, and they're getting over prioritized. Yeah, you always have a, in this campaign, you can get another party member.
Hold on.
Doesn't mean they're any good.
The rising sun always covered their beds.
This one seems to have a high chance of rolling. I think I got him before in the campaign once. Then this maybe only 3 times. I think the first time I got him too. That and the paladin character seem to roll often. He's okay. Except for the massive payout on slots if he gets lucky. It's just not the best character. And indeed his rank is novice. Which tells
My
you something.
instructor said that I excel at filling a shirt.
No, they're all right enough.
Looks like you gotta be good at drawing to play at this game.
Ensign Ricky, reporting as ordered.
Life, liberty, and the right to assail.
Our
My
ring is
daddy
no
was
ways.
a gambling man.
It's all about variance, it looks like. Useful for taking out really tough enemies. Like if you rush the sage too early. Also, only if you have a way to get away from it, if you don't get lucky. Or Tupperware. Tracking with an axe. It's treasure on the inside. Oh god.
Let's make this quick. That was easy.
Class U RX 220 wave cover. Enjoy the Wheelmaster. Person needs to go back inside. i.e. complete lack of classness. Drilling. You pull down the star driver and it drops a little device with a tag that reads, "Drill into skull." You give it a few shrug. This won't be the dumbest thing you've done today. Okay, Judy. My information neuro enhancement device, but you may call me Mind. You know, junk food. Spine-straining wave of nostalgia followed by a clash of nausea. You should bet dry heat. Your hand flies across the synth as if you've done this a million times before. Countless monitors flick on as the engines grow into life, and the ship lurches into a bumpy ascent. The engine is not cherry. Let's see this way. I want to dissolve it. Because I have to touch it. Should jet enough pollution into space across Bernava 20 southern white races. And of course, it was previously stolen. Oh, I'd say so.
I'm just a merchant. Skin it to win it. Nice contraband.
Nat 20. Another Star Trek reference.
Slinging guns. Dust you! Who wants to party?
Oh no. Oh, it made it just barely. Still roll a 6.
Anyone want to buy a gun? They're fully loaded. It ain't arrogance if it's truth. Customer's always right. Try a free sample. Looks like we made a killing.
Huh, new achievement. I didn't even know this was one of them. I already have that one Duril for mine. Instead of a holographic doctor, there's a hologram of receptionist. Procedure generates infinite forms for you to fill out in triplicate as you die. Upgrading is strongly recommended. There's a Captain Picard holding his face. Even if it's actually easier to abduct sentients around the galaxy, is simply buy a robot. Or chills of the rock yourself.
Bet you can't say your password backwards.
Oh god. No inhabited planets. Ferrocrate. Useful if you need to avert. Soon probably pump the galaxy brain here. I've never done this before.
I will wear the shirt. First Lieutenant, here I come.
It'd be hard to beat. He even looks like a stereotypical space captain. Ah. Well, where all our sauces are special? Oh god. A litter quitter trash fail. Hot chicken sandwich with no chicken. All the lettuce. Don't mess with these. I sure see. I do wonder what happens if you push Juliet out, but
I'm gonna be captain someday.
Never ask a girl with an axe
I'll
to
never
dance.
go electric.
Eggs must be handled delicately.
Actually, I prefer blue women.
the rings were delicious, and for that you must die. Much like the captain from before. Maybe even is the same one. Kill setting is dangerous for sure. Especially in such close quarters. Oh, so many memes. Heal itself. Stun enemies, push them away. Always good to review in that way. I think I remembered it, and oh yes. The Centauri bot and Delicatessen. This thing hits not that hard, thankfully. This is harsher than it looks, if I remember. Oh, because it just keeps healing stuff.
Where is my hat?
You'll notice nobody can move. It's because of the mobility debuff from the burgers. Except X, he's got enough mobility to overcome it. We can only move one tile per turn. It's insanely bad. I think it takes all his movement. I mean, all his action points to do even that. That's the downside of what I just did. Upside is the extra health. Okay.
Time for some explosive action.
Done the early stages campaign a couple times before. Got owned.
Let's make this quick. Time for some explosive action. All right, it's my... Sure now.
Secret is pushing away is useless if there's terrain right behind. Can't move into it, fortunately. Now look injured, but I have extra health now.
You need supervision.
And the summons. Or the, whatever, the NPCs, they fully heal between battles. The rest of my party does not. To improve the med bay. Must have heartburn.
Ow! Time to put my training to the test.
I hate slinging guns is my business. Looking to unload some guns.
Why? Great, now I gotta deal with you animals. Man at work. You look like you need
Ouch!
supervision.
The darkness will not rise.
She can buff most of the party.
When's lunch?
Effort is the magic of man.
Text says it all.
Our dragon's breath.
You're not gonna like this.
These campaigns go on, the enemies get tougher, but so do you. These aren't even legendary level.
Customers always right. Or dead. Deal with it. Skin it to win it.
I will wear the shirt.
As you often hear me say in these games, dead's dead.
Taste the training.
Don't have to worry about enemy if they are out.
I'm not used to all this darkness.
Taking damage? Close for the best.
This is what I trained for.
Exterminate. You are toast. Exterminate. Scrambling. These are Gallifrite eggs. Advancing. Resistance is futile. Scrambling.
Let's see what's out there.
Put on the brakes there, Sanic.
Gotcha. Lower your shields and surrender.
Hmm. Mine now?
No buffet is safe. This is all rather exhausting.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
And I mean, it's based on Captain Kirk. The captain makes things. Keep me charmed.
Let's see where this lunch break takes us.
I attract a woman easily.
There is a storm on the horizon. I still have faith in man.
All right, it's my turn now.
It's worth knowing this was a number of turns. I doubt they'll take him down.
Anyone want to buy a gun? They're fully loaded.
What, you allergic to work or something?
That's it. Just breathe it in.
Oh god.
Dust you!
All right, that's enough.
Try a free sample.
I'll rise above it.
Oh, that's why he doesn't trigger his own traps. Tempted to keep place by. I should have had an advanced target at the beginning, but let's see if this works. And just redo it the next turn. Oops.
Time to put my training to the test.
Unless I can push him somehow. That was dumb.
YOLO! Zap, zap, zap!
This is not over.
This is your 1 HP.
Gotcha.
These elven eyes have seen much suffering.
It's worth noting, starting turn, take a bunch of damage. If that does wipe him out, that'll eliminate the damage over time, and it will be over there. X also damaged him, so no. Still go. Fat Man actually goes before his turn, so maybe not.
I sentence you to more life.
Try the scramble. Advancing. You are fine.
Mail my medals to my mother.
Ooh, maybe I should have given him promise.
Exterminate. Scrambling. These are Gallifrey eggs. Exterminate.
I was worried he's my heal reviver.
Always go boldly.
Encabulating inversionary tachyon. Fulcrum. Encabulating inversionary tachyon. Fulcrum.
ようこそ。いってらっしゃい。
With him goes the stench.
I'm coming for you. Don't die on me yet. Bring it on!
Great, now I gotta deal with you animals.
Yeah.
Effort is the magic of man.
Sorry about the cough.
You are but kindling to the fire.
Is that it?
Problem is their damage reflect. Can't do too much in one turn.
My magic is strong.
You're not gonna like this.
Damage? How could I be beaten?
Slinging guns is my business. These guns are going fast. You buying or dying?
Surely you can do better.
Yeah. Damage over time because
Let's move some. Try a free sample.
Are you flirting with me?
Dust you.
Is that it?
The darkness will not rise.
hold on for a second. And back.
Shields up. Red alert.
I heard someone talking to me. Is it background noise from the... Probably was. There's ambient soundtracks. Sometimes they have people talking to each other, random stuff.
I'll take us in.
Two birds, one stone?
It's a
No,
good day to
not
roll
enough damage
dice.
for what. Oh well.
It's your yen.
Now I'll
Please
charm
enjoy.
her.
I'll ruin you with my anger. I'll be waiting
Oh,
for a
she's still.
rematch.
Whoops.
When's lunch?
Long have I watched man. By the flames of Bel.
Sure, buddy. I'll witness you.
Yeah, you actually can hear in the ambience occasional. They actually, for soundtracks for a lot of games and movies, they just have people randomly chatter, and sometimes you can make out words if you listen carefully.
My perfect team. Death is the final frontier.
Watched a documentary once about the people who make
There can only be one wizard.
the more overlooked parts of movies. One part was about people who do the background chatter.
Precious.
They talked about
Let me
this.
put some mileage on that and upsell it to a set.
Clean this off for me, please.
Upgrades.
I'm looking for this.
I mean, sure, you can have it just in case. What's even the point of this? High armor penetration, maybe? You get higher power. Oh, in the hands of a character with lots of support, it's better. Or white power, of course. I wonder if you stay here for 10 minutes, if it actually goes off.
Easier than the shooting range.
Ugh. Could you clean this off for me, please? Let's honor the dead by putting their gear to use.
For self-only buffs, like this, the support actually does help. Like, let's see. 48, 58, 120. Might not be enough to raise even one. Nope. It also affects debuffs like this, so yeah. Even if I was wrong about that, I know it worked on, where is it? I think it worked on this when I gave it to Brock once. So.
Hey, it's my birthday. Name your price.
Yep, you can have 5 learned abilities and 5 from equipment. But then if you get them from things like a jetpack, you really want to have at least one empty slot for that. It's not a very good ability, period, but if you run out of other things to do, I suppose.
More firepower. So this is the fat loot everyone was telling me about. I'm looking for this.
Sometimes, because he's so Rod just has to tank a hit, so cover. Quit makes up the concept of and owes you a quantum debt. Chewbacca is making fun of Will. One star is in quality, one burger is in no competition. At least it gets right. The parsecs is a unit of distance, not time. It's a unit of distance measured by how long it takes light to travel. That is, if I remember correctly, a parsec is the distance light travels on what? I think it's not light year, but it's something like related like that. Anyways. And now you have freedom to do a variety of things to navigate to other systems. Just to show what this looks like. Click on a system and it gives you information. Like this is the nebula tries to eat things. You can even see it looks like a shark closely. Or maybe a piranha. This is, I believe that's a haunted asteroid belt. Medieval Japan world. Xenomorph, I'll give you a hint. But I could go on about these. Oh, I wanted. It would not probably be the most entertaining I just want to show what that looks like. I may do a little off-camera training to make those battles go a little smoother, but I probably try and avoid overdoing it this time. This is Northstar signing off. I do hope that you enjoying this campaign or enjoying this campaign, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Good luck, and goodbye for now.